It's coffee talk. 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 Shh. Good morning. Good morning, or whatever time of day you're watching. Sorry for the slurp. Today's a big talk because I wanted to do this very quickly, but I also it's a big doozy of a talk. And the question I'm asking you is, who are you? Like, who are you right now, this very second, right now with your coffee? Who are you? Who are you right now? Right now, right this minute. So I'm jumping on here because last night in the inner circle in my hygge, I did something that I've been wanting to do for as long as the inner circle's been running. I used to do it in the very beginning, and then people didn't like it, so I let it go. And then a lot of people, at least 50% of the inner circle, was asking for it. And so last night I sort of introduced it coming back, and I'm really sitting with it today. And it's basically accountability. And so I want to put this on a little pin here and come over to something else, and then we'll come back. So, I work with a lot of problem drinkers, a lot of people who are in recovery, and the addictive mind, right? Whether it's addicted to alcohol or drugs, whether it's addicted to running or codependence or whatever the thing is. We're talking about this idea of what we present to other people versus what's true for ourselves. The who am I? So, for example, people who are problem drinkers all the way to the alcoholics, they're constantly making sure that no one knows how much they're drinking or no one knows what they're doing. And it's like the secret life, right? And they use so much time and energy, sort of like, when am I going to drink? And what am I going to drink? And they can't know how much I'm drinking. And I'll have that second, all that spinning, spinning, spinning. But the funny part is it doesn't matter what other people think, because you know how much you're drinking. You know if you're cheating on your spouse. You know if you're eating out of integrity from what you want to be doing. You know. You already know. But we take our mind, right? We hijack our mind to work on this other people problem and just continue doing it because we're not looking at ourselves in the mirror. We're not turning on that inner gaze. What do I think about this? What am I doing? What am I showing up with? So that's what I do, right? I'm a mindset coach. We're looking at the truth of how you're showing up, and is that congruent or incongruent with the way you want to be showing up, right? That's what we're talking about. So in that, coming back over to this idea of accountability, we say we want accountability. We say we want to hit the yoga mat. We say we want to get our 10,000 steps. We say we want to train for the marathon. We say we want to lose weight. We say we want to, not drink during the work week. We say all these things, but unless someone is holding us accountable, right, we're not able to do it. But most of us, if we are in a buddy system or we are being held accountable in some way, like you have a private session scheduled with me, you're not going to be late and you're not going to not show up. You are always going to be there because I'm holding you accountable. But if it's getting to the yoga mat or getting to the gym or whatever on your own, where no one's like watching, no one knows, you're not doing it. But you know. And so this work is about looking in the mirror of you knowing and you growing more and more into yourself, not caring how you're presenting to other people or what other people's opinions are, yada, yada, yada. Okay. So yesterday, last night, I introduced the inner circle group, the Monday night inner circle group, with the idea that we are now being held accountable for our movement goals. And I'm thrilled about this because I have, like, the deeper I work in this mindset coaching, and the deeper I work with these groups in my classes, but also specifically with this healthy habit group, it's so important that we're not just talking heads. I don't want to just sit and talk, right? We have to be moving through the body. Now, as many of you know, I learned this by being in my physical body and having memories come up or tears come up or laughter come up. The body holds the story. The body holds the story. So if you're sitting and you're just perseverating, talking, but you're not in movement, you're not moving it through the physical body, it just gets stuck there. And then when you're not even knowing, when you're not even aware of that same scar that got stuck in you, you're going to blow up because you haven't truly processed it all the way through. Not to be gross, but it would be like eating food and not going number two, right? It'd be just like holding on to that, right? Hold on to it. That's what you're doing with these stories, is you're holding on to them. So in the inner circle, starting this week, we are checking in. How many times did you get to the yoga mat with me, with someone else? Did you, take your 10,000 steps? Did you schedule that, whatever the movement goals are for you, ice skating or, tennis or country line dancing, or for me, salsa dancing, whatever it is, are you doing it? And we're checking in. And yes, I'm leaning into that peer pressure. I'm leaning into having to confront ourselves in other people's eyes, because we're setting a goal one week and then we're checking in on it the next week in our movements. We're doing this the whole 3 months of the fall quarter. And I'm really excited about it. Using the idea of peer pressure, using the idea of accountability within a group really gets us farther along. There's an African proverb: you want to go fast, go alone. You want to go far, go together. And that's what we're doing in the inner circles. We're going together. So can I hold you accountable for anything? Do you want to join the yoga classes? And when you want me to watch you for 4 weeks in a row, come to gentle yoga, or 4 weeks in a row, come to abs and arms? Or how can I hold you accountable to achieve these goals, right? Until you start to practice it yourself, I want to do that for you. I'm really excited about this new awareness. I haven't told all the inner circle groups. They're going to be finding out this week. And there's a little bit of a bummer, like, oh, now we have to do that. But yeah, think about it. 3 months of really hitting the yoga mat consistently, or really taking your runs consistently, or your whatever the things are for you. 3 months from now, that future self is going to be so proud, so appreciative, so grateful that you stuck it, right? Remember, yoga is not about what we do on the mat. Yoga is about the discipline to get to the mat, right? Practicing yoga means disciplining the mind to get things done. Okay. All right. I hope this is a benefit to you. Deep bows. If I can be of service to you, reach out, and namaste.